Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are reviewing a new foundation today. This is the new Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. It has an SPF of 20 and it's a brightening complexion, supposed to be for all skin types. Just so you know, right now I am currently a combination skin girl. I am oily on my T-zone and then dry on this area of my face. I did purchase mine the 26th of January and I have been testing it out since then, so I just want to give you like a full review of what the foundation wears and how it works and everything like that. So I'll include some clips from then, my first impressions on that weekend and until today. Ooh, good morning. Hello. It is 10:30 a.m. Sunday. I just put on the Physicians Formula foundation and here's a close-up of what it looks like. So far it's like a medium coverage just because I can still see my little pimple right there. And that one right here too. So we'll see how it works out for the rest of the day. So it is now 11:53 p.m. It's about to be midnight and this is how the foundation looks. It broke on me on my smile lines. Right there, came off on my nose a bit. I am looking shiny as per usual. I mean, I had this on for about 12 hours, but yeah, I don't know. I have a pimple right there, but I mean, it already like rubbed away because I like laid down and stuff, but this is how it looks from a distance. I still have to give it a couple of days to see how I actually like it even more, but I don't know how I feel about it, to be completely honest with you. I don't know how I feel. It's only day one of it. I'm gonna try it again tomorrow and the rest of the week because I am working 8-hour shifts, so that will give me a good like, okay, do I like it, do I not? Mind you, I did use 2 primers this time, so we'll see how it turns out. So just a little check-in for today. All right, hello. Today is Sunday, February 2nd. It is about 8 p.m. I just want to do a quick check-in for you. This is what my foundation currently looks like. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can see that it's going into my smile lines, which is pretty normal for me. And it's pretty like oily. I'm not overly dewy. I'm not overly oily, but I do look a little dewy. It's pretty natural, my personal opinion. My concealer is creasing really bad, and I did notice that when I set it with the powder, that's when it starts like creasing. So what I usually do is just set my under eyes and that's it, and for the most part everything looks good. And I put my makeup on this morning at 11:30 a.m. so a pretty good 8 hours. Just so you can see the time that I'm lying to you, it's 8:06 p.m. In the evening. So just a quick check-in. So this is what my foundation looks like. I put Maybelline Fit Me to set my under eyes, and it's kind of creasing already, which I don't like, but this is what everything looks like when I'm done. So it's a pretty nice natural finish, nothing too heavy on the skin. So right now it is 8:28 a.m. I have to go to work right now, so I'll check in later. All right, so as you can see, all those clips that I have for you, the first day I did not like the foundation because I did set it with my entire powder foundation, which for me and my skin type, I don't have to set this with powder because then it'll start caking up on my skin. Retail for $14.95 on the Physicians Formula website, and on the Ulta website it is $12.99. So I got mine at Rite Aid for $13.99. However, it's a coupon with this foundation. As you can see, I have still wrapped up here. I have the shade DW2, and this is claimed to be a, let me read it to you, long-wearing, buildable, breathable foundation that provides lightweight, medium coverage with a healthy satin finish. Compatible for all skin types, featuring our exclusive brightening complex and hyaluronic acid to hydrate, brighten, and improve the appearance of skin tone. Added boost of vitamins A, C, and E provides a flawless healthy coverage.
Also, hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, dermatologist approved, non-comedogenic, clinically tested, cruelty-free, and vegan. So that is a lot of claims for this foundation.
I have more pros and cons on this foundation. My pros is that it has SPF in it. Or all like something that has some skin protectant, you know, because anti-aging when you're trying to get no wrinkles, girl, you know what I'm saying? So it has an SPF of 20. It's really great in pictures. I'm gonna insert a picture of what it looks like with and without flash photography. Worked really good with the sponge and a brush applicator. With the sponge, of course, you're going to get a little bit more lighter coverage, more of a natural finish, but it is a really lightweight formula. It is buildable. It's nothing heavy on the skin, which I also really liked about it. But again, I wouldn't recommend setting anything because that's when you'll feel like the cakiness and heaviness on the skin. But I did notice that it did work with a few primers that I will mention. First, it did work with my One Heck of a Blot primer, which is good for oily skin. It did work with my NYX Honeydew Up primer. This actually made it look really more radiant in a natural setting. It also worked with my No Pore Blem primer. It didn't mess up the finish of it or anything. It also worked with my Smashbox primer water today. So they all worked really well under this foundation, and in my book I have 2 thumbs up for it. I would totally recommend it to anyone who again is looking for medium coverage, lightweight on the skin. It also has SPF. I really think this foundation is going to be amazing for the summer. If you are an oily skin girl, I would probably recommend using like a oil mattifying primer before this. But if you are combo or normal, I think you would love it. I mean, right now it's currently, what time is it? It's 9:51. It's 9:51 p.m. I put on my foundation on at 8 a.m. this morning, and this is what she looks like. Mind you, I had an 8-hour shift. I also went running, so this is what my foundation looks like. I'm actually pretty surprised of how it looks right now. I mean, I am creased like under my eyes and like my smile lines, which this does happen. It's normal though on all my foundations. For some reason I have like this little smile lines that they're settling into more and more and more. I think it's age now. I'm accepting it. The only con that I had about this is that that it settles in my smile lines. That's it. And you don't have to set it with a powder, which I think a lot of people might like. But if you're someone who really enjoys it to have the more coverage with the powder on top, then I'd say just go really light-handed, nothing to like bake and stuff or anything like that. I noticed that on the Physicians Formula website, free shipping on $35 orders. So yeah. Also, they have a really good selection of shade ranges, and not to throw shade at Physicians Formula, but like they usually don't have the best selection for like the whole entire spectrum, but this time they did. They have 16 shades on this website, on the Physicians Formula website. This does have a doe foot applicator, which looks like this. It is a buildable coverage. You're not going to get anything past the full coverage of this foundation, but it is medium, so really great for every day. Just to show you, this is the layer 1 of applying the foundation, and then on the second clip you'll see a second layer, just so you can see it is a medium coverage. So hopefully if you see this and you're interested in this foundation, I think you really enjoy it. Really good for every day. I mean, you can't go wrong with a foundation that has SPF in it, you know, especially if you wear SPF under your foundation. Like, that's a little bit more coverage of the sun giving you wrinkles and dark spots. So not to mention like all the benefits that it has to it, like hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, vitamin E, and all that jazz. Really good for your skin. I am really happy and surprised and report amazing foundation. I would recommend it to you, and it's great. It's amazing. So thank you so much for valuing my opinion today. I hope you enjoyed this small little review, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Questions on the foundation, I'll be happy to answer them in the comments down below. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Sunday's video. Toodles!